Right, hopefully everything works. Right, I think we're somewhere. Good started. Switch.
Hey, I was buying a new car and I thought,
you know what I don't have?
what would it be like if this car salesman were a Tyrannosaurus Rex? Would he still give me the same deal?
That's a good point. I forgot about that. How are you, buddy? We're going to have a few issues today. I've only partially set up my stream. We're going to try and figure out where I'm having problems, and to do that I want to set just a couple of things up at a time. So we've got no bot, got no camera, we only have minimum overlays. Hopefully it'll be alright. Means I'm also going to have to switch screens around a little bit. Can I get chat up on the tablet? Can I get chat up on the tablet? I don't know. I might go to fix it. Long way away, you can barely see it. Make it as big as possible. That's not going to load. Alright, that is now working. I might have to make that a little bigger. Zoom in. Zoom in. Alright, we're going to have a couple of issues today, guys. I have completely reinstalled my entire operating system. I'm rebuilding everything as far as the operating system, my streaming software, from the ground up, so that we can try to eliminate any of the problems that we've been having over the last month or so. So we've got no camera. Hang on, can I get that up on my tablet? All right, I think I can see. All right. Okay, I have to manually do everything because I've got no bot and my buttons don't work. Okay, so we want game capture. All right. I have not done things manually in a long time. Hello and welcome to today's live stream. I'm Glenn Bixley and we are back with more Farmer's Life, getting prepared for the new DLC, which will be out in 7 days. Now we're trying to get as much food and booze and money and anything else that I feel we might need ready for when the DLC comes out. So that is the plan for today. Try and get some food and some booze and everything going. So I'm probably going to do some baking today. I will definitely be cranking up my stills. And we need to finish ploughing and sowing my last potato crop before the winter hits. So we're likely to go into the new DLC as winter arrives in the game. I still can't see that. Okay, give me a sec while I try and make this chat a little bigger. Bigger. Zoom in. Keep zooming. Okay, we have You'll Never Know. Welcome, mate. It's big enough that I can almost read it now. Yeah, apologies for any issues I might have today. As I say, I have had to completely rebuild all my operating system, everything. Oh, it still feels laggy. I'm having a few issues. Okay, that feels better. All right. So yes, hopefully we won't have any more issues today. I've reinstalled Windows, reinstalled all my games. Shall I do this with those are ready to harvest? Oh, excuse me. God blimey. Tomatoes will be ready in an hour. Peas should be about the same, yes. Onions, an hour. Okay, we could probably go through and tobacco, 46. Do this mechanically. We'll give that a bit of time. In the meantime, I did start ploughing this field last week. So we kind of need to get this field finished. I've started to plough it and we're putting in another crop of potatoes. I also want to get some more brewing and baking and everything going. So let's head on into the kitchen and see what's going on in here. All right, so we have potato mash in 28 minutes. All right, what are we going to bake? Because we're going to need to bake something. Apple pie. The stove burning, that generally helps. Oh, you know what? I didn't put any wood in here. When I topped everything up, I need apples. We have a lot of apples. When I topped everything up with wood, I did not put any wood in there. But that's okay. This should be apples. 125. All right. So, yes, if I do have any issues, hopefully we won't. I do apologise already because I've been having so many problems with lag lately. Actually, I'll put the apples in here. That I've completely reinstalled Windows. I've gone back to Windows 10. Tired of all the problems I'm having with Windows 11. So I've reinstalled Windows 10. And I'm reinstalling my streaming software. Just one item at a time, basically. So we've got no camera. We've got no bot. I've got no text to speech, so I'm going to have to read chat. It's been a long time since I've had to read chat. Yeast dough. That's preparation, I think, from memory. Prepare. Yeast dough maturing. Yeah, I don't have any butter. Okay, let's make some butter. Not everything's ready. What do I run out of? Milk. Okay. And I needed milk. Oh, man. Okay. I just used it all to make butter. Can I milk the cows? I don't think so, because I think the wife does that now. So she's probably already taken care of it. Oh, we can't milk the cows because I haven't finished that milking shed. All right, I might have to buy some milk. We're off to a great start. Anyway, You'll Never Know. Welcome. Is this a game you play? Are you into Farmer's Life? I'm loving this game. I must say, absolutely loving it. Right, what time of day is it? 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I've got $3. Oh, $3 doesn't go far, does it, these days? Okay, let's quickly harvest some of this tobacco. We'll get some cigarettes. We'll go and buy some milk. Don't need a lot. Absolutely looking forward to the new DLC, which will be out 7 days from today. So that is Booze, Bites, and Bets. And that will be bringing in a new tavern to the game where we get to run the tavern. We get to make all the food, the booze, and everything else. In fact, let's quickly go over Let's just bring up. Oh, do I have? I don't have that. Okay, let's. Duplicate that, and we'll call that desktop. Let's head on over to the Steam page, and we'll just have a look at what is to be expected with the new DLC. We want window capture. And which one is it? That's a good question, isn't it? It is really hard to see my second screen. Okay, let's bring up the Steam page and see if I can figure it out. All right. Okay, I'm just going to read it. I do apologize. My stream, as I say, I need to finish setting everything up. So, Booze, Bites, and Bets. What it says is it comes out on the 18th of December. Now, that's for me. Of course, it'll be the 19th for you guys. Okay, we've been quiet for a bit, but for a good reason. We've been quiet. Hello, farmers. You probably noticed that things have been a bit quiet from us for a while. No updates, no news, no big announcements. And yes, that silence was real, but it wasn't because we vanished, slowed down, or stopped caring. Quite the opposite. Over the past few months, we've been pushing hard on something we're incredibly excited about, something we believe many of you will really enjoy. We're finally ready to reveal that what has been brewing behind the scenes. Cool, blimey, I'm having trouble speaking. Booze, Bites and Bets, brand new DLC for Farmer's Life. We've poured our time into expanding Kazimierz world freshly and unexpectedly. This DLC lets you run your own tavern in Zalesie, a place full of good food, drinks, games, chaotic late night fun. It's packed with new mechanics, new interactions, and completely new vibe that fits perfectly into the farmer's life. We wanted to make sure this expansion felt meaningful and polished, not rushed. That's why we went quiet and we're building something worth the silence. All right. I'll post a link. Copy URL. All right. I'm going to quickly post a link in. If you want to go and check that out, there's the video for it. It didn't paste. Why didn't it paste? Oh, I don't know. I'll put it into the actually it's already in the description. It's already in my description on YouTube. It'll be added to my description on Twitch afterwards. All right, let's get back into the game. Yeah, apologies for my stream only being half set up today. But it was that, or we kept having issues like we were having over the last month or two. Maybe it's longer. I don't know. Right, that'll do for now. But we had to do something. Christmas is coming up, and I didn't want my stream to be all buggy over Christmas. So let's roll a couple of cigarettes here. Go sell these cigarettes, and we'll buy some milk. Oops, I keep missing. I do need to finish that other barn so I can start milking my cows again. What we'll also do, before I go any further, I'll show you quickly around my farm. For those of you who are new to the stream, or even maybe new to the game. Smashed it. Oh, I keep ruining it. I've got to stop the red dot right on that yellow, on the white. Now this is a rolling machine. When you first start, you have to roll by hand, which is a lot slower. Takes a little bit of technique. The rolling machine has certainly made rolling cigarettes a lot easier. Okay, we're now out. Okay. All right. So I need to bring up my OBS so I can read the chat. Put that down for a second. Let's put that back. I need to be able to read your guys' chat. It's important, isn't it? All right, back to the game. Okay. You are playing it. Ah, awesome. I've never played it. Oh, you've never played it before. Oh, okay. I love it. This is my favourite of all the farming games I've ever played. And I've played a few farming games. So we'll head down to the market very quickly. I want to get this milk before the shop closes. While I'm thinking about it. And here should have some milk. All right. Now let us trade. I would like milk. And you don't have any. Yes, you do. Milk. No money? Oh, I've got to sell you my cigarettes first, Anne. Sorry, I didn't sleep well last night. I spent most of the night awake. $2,500. I do apologise, Anne. Right. $500 for some milk. Okay. Now we're off and we're running. Okay. Let's see what we can afford in roofing materials. I don't think I can buy any. Pretty sure I brought this guy out. We can buy some. How many are you going to give me? 61 sheets. Okay. And if I want to take that, you don't tell me. They're $34 each. Man, they're not cheap, are they? All right. So for those who might be new to the game, this is the village, the little town square. You can buy and sell your vegetables over there. Anything to do with meat and animal-related products, so skins, pelts, furs. That's the same thing, Glenn. Taxidermy heads. This guy sells you some animals. The man over here will sell you building materials. And this guy over here sells you your tools. I'm a little heavy, so I'm struggling to move. And here sells you all your basic general needs from the general store. We have the mayor over here, where you can buy new land, permissions, as well as do a few other bits and pieces. And then, of course, up the top is the church, where you'll find Priest Matthew. Priest Matthew will sell you some interior furnishings. He also helps you with things like getting married. Okay, this is going to be a slow travel. I'm going to fast travel. So we head up the road here. This brings us up this way to home. I want to just drop off. Okay, horse, you didn't have to do that when I come in. Oh, wait. I want to get rid of the building materials. That's what's weighing us down. Let's just drop those there for now. Okay. All right, so, yes, this is my farm. We have some blueberries. Over here we have, that's raspberries. We have blueberries. Over in here we have our mushrooms. Actually, how much longer do they have? About a day, I think. Where's the hitbox? There it is. Yeah, another day, 27 hours. Our strawberries we've just finished. Over here we have a small amount of crops. So basically peas, sugar beets, tobacco. It's not a lot, but that's because this is our second crop. Now, we did grow most of our stuff out that side. Now, we have our apple trees over here. In our sheds, we have our repair shed. We have a shed for for making clothing. And we have a sharing shed. We have our tools. Vehicle garage out here. Over here, we have all of our pigs. All right. These just gave birth recently. So we've got a couple of young piglets. Where's Fluffy? Where's the man? There he is. There's Fluffy. Fluffy is the first pig you start with in the game. He's the only animal in the game that doesn't die unless you kill him. And you can put hats, as you see, onto all of the animals. There are a range of different hats that are available. Out the back here, I have some beehives. Not many, about 130 beehives. We use that to make honey as well as honey mead for brewing our alcohol. And of course, out here are our main animals. We have cows, we have goats, we have sheep, and we have horses. I'm currently working on these two barns at the moment. This one here is finished. Oh, we do have moo-moos. I need to come back and see if we can milk. I need to see if we can milk. 1, 2, and a goat. 3, 4 cows and a goat. Okay, we might be able to milk. Oh, I might not have had to buy that. Oh, well, that's all right. We have sheep. So this is where most of our animals hang out. Looks like they've got no food. I might have to check on their food. Oh, there's a little bit over here. What do we have? Some fodder. Okay, well, let's take half of this fodder. And for now, we'll just put it into this feeder. And we'll worry about topping everything up later on. That at least gives both of those some food. Right, you can go fishing in the lake. If we head back out here again, over here we have our chickens, our ducks, our geese. Yeah, our egg production, basically. There's a few animals in there. And out this way, I have... Oh, that's right, I planted more apple trees along the driveway. We have a couple of sheds, which are where our fodder is getting currently stored. So there's 1,500 in there, 1,100 there. Now, as you head out the driveway, so we've just come from town down here, which is to our right, out this side. And as you head out to the left, you can head out to Thaddeus's farm, where you can buy equipment for, well, equipment like cutters and things that attach to your tractor. All the equipment you need. You can also buy everything from the state farm down here as well. You have the windmill. Oh, Thaddeus will also recover any lost equipment. There's a witch up here at Anne's farm. She will help you to recover. She will tell you where the animals are using her magic, and then Thaddeus will help you to recover them. The sawmill, if you want to buy or sell wood, as well as there's some furniture down there. And then, of course, the state farm has got tractors, tractor equipment. They'll buy all your produce. You buy and sell animals. Everything you need all down at the state farm. And the new, if we head down the road now, the new Tavern, which is coming out for the DLC, as you can see, has started to get built. So this will be the Yakuza Bar and Grill. And this is where the new DLC is going to be based, in here. So I do have all of the DLCs. There are 2 currently available. Pimp My Cottage for painting, decorating, all that kind of thing. And then you've got the Spread the Bread DLC, which gives you the ability to do baking of pies, cakes, cookies, all that kind of stuff. Well, let's just check on my distilleries. As you can see, I've got just a couple of distilleries here. All right, so that's got another 5.5 hours approximately. Okay. Oh, I forgot we killed a bear last week. All right, now I'm going to have a drink as I go past. So I've got a lot to do today. I would normally show you around my farm fully, but I have so much to do. I'd like to get on with the work. And then maybe if you come in and join us for a stream next week, I'll show you around. Show you the actual farm properly. That was a very quick tour anyway. quick tour is better than no tour, right? When you start out, you have the house. You have basically two buildings. So you have the building there and the main barn. There is a small woodshed that's parked over here, which I have removed. Everything else you basically build yourself. So as you grow your crops and your animals, you're able to then buy all the building materials to expand and upgrade your farm. You can buy new plots of land. So if I look at the map again, I have purchased most of the plots of land along here, and I've started to purchase a couple across the road. I've got more land than I know what to do with, in all honesty, but my big plan is we're going to start using it next season. I've deliberately been land banking. I want to have lots of land so that we can just move from one area to another as the fertility of the land drops. So we can do a bit of rotational cropping. Okay, I want some apple mash. I need jars. All right. Apple mash. So I'm going to do a variety of different mashes today. We've just done potato. Now we're going to do some apple. Oh, I'm out of sugar. Oh, am I out of sugar or what? Okay, we'll make some more sugar. Oh, requires the beets. I thought I had them too. Okay, let's harvest some more beets. Need 6 per batch of sugar. Right, that'll get me a batch. Can you ride the horses? Sorry, I apologise. I've got to remember to read chat. I'm so used to having my chat have text to speech that I forget to read it these days. Right. So yes, you can ride pretty much most of the animals. Unfortunately, you can't ride the cat or the dog. So you can even ride the pigs. Come here, Fluffy, my man. Come out here. So there's actually challenges to ride some of these animals. Okay, little piglet, you're not supposed to have come out. Fluffy, you just wait there for a second. Little piglet, get in here. All right. So as you play the game, there will be quests and challenges to ride some of the animals. So you can walk up to them and you can put a rope on them to lead them around, and then they'll follow you around. Or you can go up to them and... Oh, my hotkeys reset when I reinstalled. Ha ha! I'm pressing my normal hotkey and it's not working. All right, so we can also ride the animals. So you can ride the cows, you can ride the pigs, the horses, you can ride the goats. But as you go through, you will find that there are quests where you need to ride some of the animals in order to complete the quests. So there is a race where you have to ride Fluffy. And of course, you've got to get drunk to do some of these races too. So there's a quest to ride Fluffy as a race. Okay, game saving. I'm going to have a drink of my coffee while it's saving. There we go. All right. There's another one to do a bull race, and there's others to do a horse race. You can also do horse and cart races. Can we ride a sheep? Yeah, of course you can ride sheep. Woohoo! Giddy up! Okay, sheep are a bit slow, aren't they? Sheep are not the fastest means of travel. You can ride the goats. Oops, wrong button. Got to get used to my hotkeys not being set up anymore. Goats aren't very fast to ride either. Okay. Horses, we ride the horse bareback. Horses are a little faster. And of course, you can do show jumping. That is one of the quests that you have to do. There's a race against Philip where you're supposed to jump over obstacles. All right. And of course, the cows, you can ride the cows too. So all of the animals can be ridden basically, apart from the cat and the dog. Of course, you can't ride baby animals. You've got to wait for them to get a little bit bigger. Oh dear, poor cow. And then all of the animals, where are you going? Don't you run away when I'm trying to talk about you. All the animals you can go in and you can put a hat on them. So I have a range of different hats. You can put them on all the animals. The horses, the cows, the goats, the cat and the dog. Every one of the animals will take hats. That's not a door, that's a door. I have a range of different hats in here. So we've got witches' hats, we've got straw hats, we've got antlers. I've been putting the antlers onto my horses and getting them to tow a cart round, thinking that they're reindeer. Okay, maybe they're not reindeer. Somewhere out here we have a cat in a hat. And my dog is wearing a hat as well. I don't know where they are today. The cat and the dog tend to wander a little bit. There's the dog. All right. Oh, that's right. There's a few more crops out this side as well. I forgot about these ones. So yes, as you can see, our dog is wearing a witch's hat. Our cat's wearing a straw hat. It's the cat in the hat. Rat soup, Daz. You always wanting your rat soup. Oh dear. We should sell Mark. Okay, hang on. Maybe my chat's a little too big now because I'm missing some of it. Let's make that smaller again. I can definitely read it now. Zoom back out. Whoa! No, not that far. Oh, zoom in. Do this one click at a time. This is so much easier with Windows. Can one more work? Zoom in. There we go. That's probably a good zoom level. Yeah, apologies. I'll set the bot back up tomorrow so we know that. I want to basically just, like I say, test all the bits to my stream, making sure that any issues we were having with freezing are eliminated. We're going to try and figure out what's causing them. All right, let's jump on our tractor. Okay, we need to put our blades down. And basically, we are ploughing this field in order to put in more potatoes. We've got potatoes right there. We've already harvested 4,000 potatoes this year. We've also harvested a lot of tobacco, onions, cucumbers, tomatoes, blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, sugar beet. Did I say cucumbers? I can't remember what I've said now. Basically, we planted all of the crops that are available in the game. But that was our first harvest. Now we're looking at our second. I thought I did this part of this last week. This still seems a little laggy. So that's my computer playing up. I think I might have to actually... Okay, did I not get my last save file? I thought I transferred all my saves. It looks like we're missing the last one, because I definitely went up this side strip. I remember very clearly doing this side strip. Okay, my blade stopped because we don't have permission. Oh, actually, let's do this the way I was last week. Wrong button! Oh, okay. I forgot. Okay, hang on. Settings. I need to set my hotkeys back up the way I had them before changing everything. Gears. Where's my gears? I can't drive the tractor with their gearing system. I find it confusing. So gear up should be F for forward. Gear down should be R for reverse. That'll make so much difference. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't know why they set those hotkeys back to front. You would think F for forward and R for reverse would have been logical, but you can easily change all the hotkeys. Yeah, my system is still feeling a little laggy. So maybe the problem is actually hardware related. Maybe I might have to pull my whole actual physical computer apart. Well, I'm not looking forward to that. Might have to replace the thermal paste, put the fan back on. It feels a little laggy. I was kind of hoping replacing the operating system would fix it, because Windows gets a bit laggy when you've been running it for a while. And I've been running the same Windows operating system since I built this computer. But it might need the fan taken off, unless it's something else. We'll have to do some fault finding, figure out what's going on. No, Costa. She hasn't said that in a long time, Daz. Not since I married her, anyway. Maybe it's because marriage has a Costa. Right, so I'm just going around the outside first of all, figuring out where our hedgerows are. Once we have our hedgerows figured out, then we better just plough the rest of this field. What are we doing? 8 kilometres per hour? I think I can go faster than that, can't I? Actually, I can pretty much see where the old field was, because the grass is there. Let's see what happens if I drop my gears down. No? Hang on. Why are we stuck in first gear? Let's recheck those settings. Controls. Gear up. F. I think it might be getting confused because it had both. And did I set clear set? Do I save it all? Nope. Let's try it now. That's reverse. Forward. That's better. I can see it changing gears now. Okay, I think the problem was the fact that it had 2 sets of hotkeys there. The new ones that I've just done and the old ones, which were conflicting. Okay, so a second gear, the ideal gear. 10. No, I think second gear. Second gear's getting us about 10 kilometers per hour with a minimal amount of gas used. So this is our new tractor. We just got this last week. Worked very hard to get this new tractor. We do have another tractor up over there, which is the tractor that we started with at the very beginning of the game. You can repair that tractor and get it going, but it's very slow. So I've been working hard to try and get this tractor. Well, let's try and get a straight line this time. Those aren't very straight lines there, are they? And we basically have 4,000 potatoes that I need to sow before dark. Now, in this game, 1 day of game time is equivalent to 2 months in game. And if you play the game as the developers had intended, I think it's 1 hour is 1 day, is 2 months. Now you can change the settings at the beginning before you start your game. There's a setting for make your own rules, where you can change the rules to the game. You can change how fast you walk, how much you carry, how fast time goes by, all those kinds of things. And because I'm streaming, I have changed it so I can carry twice as much. And to make the game more fun and relaxing, I have made it so time is a lot slower. I actually have time set to 0.1 instead of 1. So I get, was it 6 hours? I think roughly 6 hours of gameplay. Now works out to be one in-game day, which turns out to be 2 months, because when you go to sleep, you wake up 2 months later. Just like real life, hey, Dayers? That's what I do in real life, isn't it? Go to sleep, wake up 2 months later? Oh, maybe not. So I found when the game was at a speed of 1, I personally found it a little stressful, because you're rushing around trying to get everything done as quickly as possible, and I wasn't enjoying it as much. When I contacted the developers and said to them that I felt the game speed was a little too fast and it might put people off, they got back to me and told me that I should have changed that before I started, but they were kind enough to offer to take my save file, and they changed it for me. They weren't sure if they could, but they gave it a go and they were able to. The developers of this game have been very good at responding to feedback, comments on the Discord. They're easy to communicate with. Admittedly, they've been very busy with a new DLC over the last couple of months, but generally they're very active on the Discord. So if you have any problems, you can go on the Discord, ask questions. There's a great community there, and you'll get people like myself that'll answer your comments, questions, give you advice, whatever you need. And if there's anything that we can't help you with, then the developers will. But generally, I've noticed the developers tend to leave it up to the community to try and help each other. And then they chime in when the community aren't able to resolve a problem. But no, I've played a few farming games. I absolutely love this one. It has the better farming side to it. So, like, I've done Ranch Simulator, Farming Simulator, and a few others like that. I think Ranch Sim and Farming Sim are the two better ones after this. But Ranch Sim tends to be a lot more buggy, and the animals and the farming side of it are definitely a lot buggier. This game has its issues. I won't say it doesn't. But for the most part, the developers have done a great job in resolving the most of those. I noticed when I started to play the game, it was extremely buggy. But I put in a few bug reports, gave them some feedback, some suggestions, and they have listened, responded, and definitely improved the game. Yeah, my computer does seem to be still playing up, which is a real shame. Coming up to Christmas, I don't like it when my computer's playing up coming up to Christmas, but I can definitely see it stuttering a little bit. I'm not seeing it coming through on my streaming software. We'll have to see how we get on with Vane. Vane's the one that's really been hard on my system lately. Absolutely loving that too. There's 3 games at the moment which I'm absolutely loving for 2025. This one, Vane, and Species Unknown. We've been doing Vane and Species Unknown as multiplayers. I've always said this game would be a lot better if it was a multiplayer, but the developers aren't going to make it a multiplayer. Not as far as I'm aware, they'd have no intentions. I would love it if it was. Right, I'm just going to spin back this way. So yes, I've got until dark, well, until midnight, to get this field sown with as many potatoes as I can, because this will be my last crop of the season before it gets too cold to plant. So that's why I'm trying to concentrate on getting this done without getting too sidetracked today. We're going to need as much money as we can get for the new DLC when it comes out next week. Now, I have applied for a key, so I sure hope the developers send me one. Because coming up to Christmas, money's a little tight at this time of year. Especially considering I've just brought myself a new computer chair and a new microphone. Hopefully the new microphone sounds better than the old one. And I can tell you, so far, the new computer chair is much more comfortable. In fact, I should sit back and relax it a little bit. It's a nice one with a proper back on it, so I can actually lean instead of having to sit forward all the time. I used to get a sore back sitting forward. That's why I needed another one. All right, we'll do a U-turn or a me-turn. I don't know which. Make this head row a bit bigger. Yeah, sorry it's a bit boring watching me plough a field, but I really got to get this done. I keep noticing this potato here. Rotten? Ah, that's no good, is it? Blades are still down? Okay, good. I want to get as much money as I can. And I estimate that this crop should be worth about $40,000 or $50,000. Which will make a big difference when it comes time to get our new bar and grill going. Now, I've forgotten how long those pies and things were going to take. I think it said 20 minutes. All right, so those are some pretty good head rows. Now what we'll start doing is just doing a proper... Oh, we'll run out of gas. I was going to say, do a proper weaving pattern. We've got some good-sized head rows now. Gas. Oh, there we are. I was going to say, there should be gas around here somewhere. We'll take all of this. Oops. My hotkeys. I've got to put my hotkeys back the way they were. I've only done the tractor so far. So as a default, it's E to select something and then F to pick it up. But I changed mine last time. You got to put the gas in it. You got to put the gas in it. See, that's what I mean. Using the wrong hotkeys. All right. I'll try to remember to do that later on. I've had so much on my plate the last couple of days of getting my system up to the stage where it is, just so we can stream again today. I just noticed when you turn left and right, his body jerks. All right, so we've got some good head rows now. I should be able to just swing this thing around. Didn't seem very straight. Sip of the firewater. Yeah, he's wanting to get drunk because we had to do some quests last week, which required getting drunk. There's another potato there. And when he gets drunk, destroy. Yeah, they're old. Okay. I've left them too long. That's okay. When he gets drunk, he tends to get a taste for it and he wants to keep getting drunk. When you first start the game, he's an alcoholic. And then as you play, you can wean him off the booze. But with silent protagonist turned off, so you can have a setting silent protagonist, which is where he moans and groans and talks to you. He tends to moan about not having any booze. Few sips of vodka won't hurt me, will it? Few sips of vodka might hurt you, buddy. Yes, we got drunk last week and did, what was it, a horse race, and we had to race it in a tractor to win this tractor, as well as demining the minefield. For some bizarre reason, he's much more calm and relaxed when he's drunk. So things like demining the minefield, and yes, there's a couple of minefields in the game. He does a much better job when he's drunk. There are also old tanks, because it's set after World War II. So there's a couple of old tanks around the map that you have to blow up. There's some old buildings that you have to blow up. So you go into the minefield, you collect up some landmines, you get some hand grenades, and then you make homemade explosives, which are then used to blow up the houses, the old tanks. You can use them to blow up trees. We've done a video on explosive forestry where I just went out and used explosives to cut all the trees down. That was the other thing we did last week. Forestry. We did quite a bit of forestry last week. I knew something was wrong. I just felt driving felt weird. Yeah, I just realised I was in third person. Don't like driving games in third person. First person, you get more immersive feeling. It also means I can see where I'm going better too. I can use the front of the tractor to line up. Get my rows a bit straighter. What time of the day is it, I wonder? 4:30. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Gee, that row was not straight at all, was it? Try and straighten it up a bit. That one is not very straight either. Much easier in first person. Let's see where I'm going. Well, we've done most of this field now, so I should be able to get it done before dark. Still got a plant yet. Speaking of that, where is the cedar? Not sure where I left the cedar. Must be close by, surely. Look how crooked that row is. Row is so crooked, they could go out and rob a bank. While I'm driving around, I'm slowly starting to look for the cedar. Getting ready for that. Don't see it anywhere though. May not have rendered in due to distance. Is everything all good with the stream today, Daz? We're getting no freezing. Microphone volume okay? Game volume okay? Let me know if anything needs to be adjusted. Now, this is only got 75% fertility because we've already harvested once. So we're probably only going to get 3 potatoes in return for each one. But we've got 4,000. We'll see how many we can plant. And whatever we get back, at least it'll be a bonus on what we've got. I feel so relaxed just driving this tractor. I used to enjoy driving a tractor in real life. Done it for many years. It's a nice, peaceful job. Horse tractors today, though, have GPS. Takes all the work out of it. Why does it go off to the side suddenly? Nearly finished. Good. I want to get on with other things. Not healthy to stay off of vodka for so long. Yeah, well. There's a lot of things I do that aren't healthy. So you never know. What do you got planned for Christmas if you're still there? You going away on holiday? What about everybody else in chat? Who's got some fun holidays planned? Abstinence is the invention of Satan. It might well be. Yeah, the other issue I had with my computer is 2 days ago, my main screen stopped working. So I'm streaming with my second monitor, which is much smaller. The one I normally have all my streaming software on. Meanwhile, my big TV, well, big, it's not that big. 40 inches is pretty big for me, though, has stopped working. It seems to be the backlight. Still under warranty, but I contacted them yesterday and they want me to carry it nearly 8 kilometres. I'm not happy about, so I'm trying to get them to organise it to be picked up. I'm not carrying a 40-inch TV for 8 kilometres. And catching a taxi is going to cost a fortune. Should have gone a little bit wider. I could have gotten most of that done in a single strip. Pick our blades up and move a bit quicker. Cat's gone quiet. You're falling asleep. I'm the one that was awake all night. God blimey. Don't know why, but I just could not sleep last night. A little bit warm though. We're coming into summer for us. So I spent the night laying on top of the bed instead of in it. Right, that's mostly it. I've got a couple more rows to go. Then the boring part is over. Well, then we've got a plant. That's not exactly exciting either. It's a little patchy, but it's near enough. As I always say, near enough is good enough. Okay, these are the last couple of rows. Oh, there's a whole couple of strips missed there. Definitely a very patchy job. Normally do better. Then I normally start out in first person, which makes a huge difference. I think it's good enough. Cedar will still work. And we're out of gas again. All right, while we're over here, where is the cedar? Don't see it. Oh, now we're too heavy. Oh, no. Oh, why don't I just put down these seeds and things? That'll help a little. Don't need to be carrying that. Come back for all of that later. Out of my way? Yeah, it's near enough. Saving. Coffee time. Actually, there's plenty of good land here I could also use. Oh, I want to get the main area done first. Oh, this tractor takes way more gas. Oh, I didn't realize it had a bigger fuel tank. I only put like 20 in it before. 40 litres. Oh man, this thing takes twice as much gas. Yeah, the other one only took 20 litres. All right, that is near enough. Those little patches will be fine. There's actually quite a bit of space here, isn't there? Run the dog over. I'm going to have to very quickly move that other tractor out of my way. Typical. Motorbike's in the way. Oh, I've just noticed my chat hasn't been moving. Apologies. Still waiting for rat soup, coffee, sale sign for Skippy. um, I use my old TV, but it's 20 plus years old. Oh, that's the thing. My old TV was 20 odd years old. I replaced it with a new one because my old one was a CRT and it was only 21 inches. Whereas the new one I brought a year and a half ago is 40-inch flat screen. I kind of regret buying the 40-inch flat screen because it's only a year and a half old and it's already crapped itself. Whereas my CRT, man, they used to go forever. I remember my grandparents used to have CRT TVs that were over 40 years old. Because my grandparents were one of the very first people to ever own a TV in the area where I live. They were considered wealthy orchardists. I mean, an orchardist today isn't considered wealthy, but back then they were. They had a really nice house. Only a single story, but a really nice home in an area that was meant to be an upcoming rich zone. Turned out now to be the slums. I do have to laugh at that. It was meant to be the rich area and it turned out to be the slums. But they were the first people in town to have a TV. Old is best. Yeah, I do agree, mate. Definitely agree. The old CRTs, they went for a long time. And any time I had a problem with one, it was usually very easy fixed. My chickens is out. Go on, run in front of the tractor. I dare you to. I'm not afraid to run you over. Apparently, when you're driving the vehicles around near the enclosures, that actually scares the animals and they tend to go through the fence, according to the developers. So, tomorrow we've got a new game. I can't remember what it's called, but actually, let's have a quick look. Very quick look. Where is it? Tomorrow we're going to be taking a look at Not the creator, is it? No, that's that other one. Not installed. Okay, I'll check on that later. Unless you guys are interested. Can't think what it's called offhand. Because I haven't installed it, it's not at the top of my list. Well, I'll get this field ploughed first, and then I'll have a look. And then we got another one, Christmas Mutilator, which is Halloween-style Christmassy game. Why is it developers like to combine Halloween and Christmas together? Like Crimson Snow is another one. I mean, if you're going to combine something with Halloween, wouldn't it be Valentine's Day? Gotcha. Got stuck. It made life a little easier. All right. Stuck chicken. Got caught behind the machinery. Oh dear. House Flipper 2 Xmas update. Yeah, is it a free update though, or is it a paid one? Whoa, we're all over the place. I think my tractor's drunk. My tractor's drunk though. I might not be, but the tractor is. Oh, I nearly hit the fence. All right, finally that's done. So glad that's done. Now let's move on to seeding it. Quickly just flick into here a little bit. Run it over. All right, where is my cedar? I know it's full. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Oh, apple trees. I'm thinking, why did I just suddenly stop? I forgot apple trees have a physical presence even when they're tiny. Okay, hang on. Let's get off these apple trees. Tiny little apple trees, and I couldn't see them. All right, let's go. 4,200 potatoes. At least we can do this a lot faster. Oh, 12 kilometers. Can we go any faster than 12? 13. Woohoo! That's a lot faster. Whole kilometer. Half a mile for the Americans. Yeah, I've been so busy the last couple of days, I've forgotten to even set up for tomorrow's stream. I'll have to do it later on this afternoon. It'll be up and scheduled by the time you guys get up in the morning. Definitely a lot faster planting. We were only doing 8 before. We're getting up as high as 15 now. Almost twice as fast. Don't need to get too precise. Well, we're definitely going to have too many potatoes for this field. I'm not going to do any other fields. I think the one across the road could be done, but bottle filled with happiness fluid. Now the problem is, it's really hard to see where I have and haven't been. Maybe I should have done a better job of this. It's really hard to see these small plants. Will my headlights help? No, not at all. Headlights aren't really helping at all. Strange how the headlights only seem to help at night. We'll go down the road soon and see what potatoes are worth. We've planted almost 2,000. It will be about 2,000 by the time we're done. Actually, it might be over 2,000. Right, there we have it. 2,000 potatoes. Yep, over 2,000. Nice. Kind of hard to see them. All right, we're done. Finally. Grab this bag while we're here. F. Right, we're just going to take the cedar straight down to the state farm, and we'll sell this salad potatoes directly out of the cedar. Yeah, looks like I've got it. Near enough. Right, let's head down the state farm, sell these. Now, I'm not going to be able to sell directly from the cedar like I would with a trailer. But as we discovered, much easier to pick them up with the cedar than it is with a trailer. By trailer, you have to pick every bag up by hand, and it takes ages. I do believe offloading will be a lot quicker than picking up. is why we've done it this way. Actually, why can't I? Oh, because I'm on a tractor. Had problems on this road before. Crashing into obstacles that don't exist. Save out first. Actually, why don't I fast travel? Right, let's go see the wife. Oh, wait. Because I don't have a trailer, I can't do it that way. I need to get closer. Do I have anything in my inventory? Let's put this down so I can get maximum potential out of my inventory. Right. Oops, didn't mean to detach. Yep, exactly. It's still going to take a wee while doing it this way too. $1,000 at a time. We got 15,000. Holy crap, this is going to take a while. We can't do it from the trailer, can we? No. Why does she keep talking about Jack? I don't even know who Jack is. Are you saving? We just saved. I don't care what Jack said. $1,018 is worth $2,000. Okay, so they're $2 each. Okay, there's another 5,000 here, so that's another 10 grand. So that's $40,000, which is what I estimated. And we've got another 40,000 still in the field. A wet Turk. Why a wet Turk? Has he been out in the rain or something? All right. So rather than buying seed, as I would normally do at this point, I'm going to keep all my money for the bar. So we have $40,000 ready for when we start the bar next week. Let's just make sure it's empty. I can always buy seed later. All right, let's head on home. Actually, what I would like to do is finish that damn barn. Oh, there's another bag there. Oh, that's that other stuff. You kind of parked that in the way, didn't you? Okay, hang on. Do another U-turn. Turn that around. No, I said reverse. Turn this around. Where's your other options? There we are. F. I can always pull it myself. Come on, is that not close enough? Oh, for goodness sake. I thought that'd be close enough. Come on, don't be awkward. Come on, give me the pull. Now we can reverse to it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Bar. Bar Black Sheep. Or Booze Bar. Hey, that'd be a good name for a pub, wouldn't it? Booze Bar. All right. So these, tobacco is 48 hours. That's ready to harvest. That's not. Those are all ready to harvest. Okay, we'll just have to be a little careful here. Actually, I don't think it really matters, actually. But those are ready. That's ready. Okay. Don't know if it'll matter if we do into where those are. I'm going to pick it up just in case. Right, we'll just get the rest of it by hand. Not a big deal. I wonder what happens with the strawberries. I don't know if they come back next year or not. Strawberries in real life generally last 2 or 3 years before you have to replant. That canola not ready? I thought it was. Oh no, 45 hours. Okay. All right, what do we have? What do we have? What do we have? 43 tobacco. Sugar beet. Wait, that wasn't sugar beet because this is sugar beet. What was that? Oh, seed. True. All right. Okay, now we have all of our tobacco. Actually, no, don't do that. Take the tobacco straight over here. Tobacco straight in there. Oh, it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. It's too much tobacco. Oh, well, we'll get to rolling some cigarettes shortly. Okay. Right, that's our sugar beets. We'll get that into. Oh, that's heavy stuff. Okay, tobacco seed, beet seed, pea seed, onion seed. What other seed do we have? That's all the seed. No, cucumber seed. We're still too heavy to move. We are still too heavy to move. Why are you not dragging the corn off? Oh, that's a tiny little bag. Okay, we are still struggling. Okay. Cucumbers. Come back for those. Still too heavy. Tomatoes. Still too heavy. Peas. And we're still too heavy. Oh, at least we can move a bit now. Why is there a crow inside my house? There's a crow in my house. Don't need a crow about it. Oh, that cupboard's full. That cupboard is full. We'll sell some eggs. We'll sell the meat. We'll sell. Oh, wait. I want to keep some strawberries. I think we'll sell the potatoes. Okay. Corn and the onions. Sell that stuff. Oh, we can take the wool out of there. That's the wife. Okay. I think we could take the chocolates out because they're not used for cooking. Take the honey out. I can't fit it. Whatever. Put the chocolate in here for now. Put that in there for the wife. Put the wool out here where it's meant to be. Put the seed all away. That's our seed for next season. Is this going to fit in here? No. We need another cabinet for putting our seed in. How full is this box? Yeah, it's got some space. And we'll start collecting our seed ready for next season. All right. Okay, let's sell that. How long is it going to take me to fast travel with all of this, though? 5 minutes. That's not too bad. That's not one of mine. Oh, it is. Forgot about this stuff. Grab that. Okay, potatoes, potatoes, meat. No, you don't buy meat. Eggs. Sell our meat. Sun's going down. Managed to get everything done before dark, which is good. All right. Any quests while we're here? No. Nope. Checked the wife while we were here, but never mind. Trade, smoke, race. Let's share the work. Okay. Right. Race contracts. Any contracts? Nope. Book, smoke, fight, race. Buy a cat. $600. Ugly looking cat, mate. Anyway. Let's fast travel. Go to the sawmill. Make sure there's no quests. Nope. Trade. Nope. Nothing to trade. Nope. And nothing to trade. Okay, we're just going to check everybody. Make sure we have no quests. Mm-hmm. Hello, young lady. Exactly. Thaddeus. Nope. Nope. I have no quests. Feeding 20? Far out, didn't know that. Right, we're just going to talk to everybody. Make sure there are no quests anywhere. Oops. Henry, do you want to fight? No? Not really. Okay. All right, we need to find out how much roofing material we need. Finish off that last barn. Just look on. Oh. I'm going to buy all of that. And are you saving now? What an inopportune moment to save. All right, let's go visit the priests. Nobody has money. The only booze and the beer gets sold, especially on Fridays. Oh, okay. Didn't know Fridays was a busy day. Permissions. So there's all the land that we currently have. All the green ones, we have all the rights. All the orange ones, we have partial rights. We have agriculture there, tree cutting here, tree cutting here, with short tree cutting over there and there. And we have everything there, but it hasn't turned green. For whatever reason, I don't know. Right, Priest Matthew, have you got anything for me? Otherwise, I feel kind of lost and I don't know what we need to do. But that's fine because that means we're ready to go for the next DLC. Family treasure. Yeah, got a reward for that. Okay. I thought there had to be something, right? Because otherwise we were at a standstill. Okay. Attend mass donations, race, fight, smoke, talk. Okay. Well, now see, I probably need to go back around and talk to everybody again because we've just done the family quest, but I'm not in the mood today. Oh, okay. Put this down. I want to get that barn did. All done. Either way, both are good. 32 sugar beets, not bad. Oh, no, that doesn't go in there. You can put the gas in there, though, I guess. Okay. Milk in. Wanted that for that baking. That's what I needed that for. Ah, I knew I had milk for a reason. Right, start a fire. Need 31 minutes. Okay. Cookies, sand cake, strawberry pie, yeast dough. Okay, so we'll do bread rolls. They're 14 minutes. Need 2 hours on here. Prepare. More yeast dough. Not everything is ready. What do you need? Sugar, butter, oh, friggin' everything. Sourdough, we need jars. We'll do some sourdough. Can't remember what we use sourdough for, but anyway. Ten of those for now. But 38 yeast left. Okay. Put the jars in here. Don't know if it'll automatically equip them or not. We've never tried that. Okay, so that is good for an hour and 45. This is good for half an hour, or 15 minutes. Okay. Everything out here is done, right? How heavy am I? Okay, we can still run. All right. What's the story in here? Well, we have 30 blueberry seed. Oh, I'm going to put that in here for next season. We're going to have a lot of blueberry bushes next year then. Okay, we have run out of space in my inventory. Okay, can I move? No, I cannot move. Okay. Drop the butter. That'll work. I might have to sell some of this produce. We've got too much. Yeah, it's not going to fit. There's a lot of honey in here, dude. Get the honey out. Actually, I'll leave some honey in there. We definitely do not need all that honey in there. How much can we put in this box? Most of it. Okay. Well, in that case, put that honey back. Right, there we go. Okay, so we've got apples on the cart. Butter. Can't carry it though. Nope. And I'm still too heavy. Still too heavy. Put the cabbages down. 110. All right, we're definitely going to have to sell some of this produce. I've got way too much. Is this full? No. Okay, let's put some in here for now. Hopefully I don't forget it's in there. You'll have to remind me next week. Nope, that doesn't go in there. It goes in this one. Carrots. Okay, that's... Oh, and butter. That's everything out of there. Man, I should have used a trailer to do this. Come on. Get some cabbages into this cupboard. And then everything we need is in the cupboard, ready for cooking. picked up beets. Thought I picked up beets. Okay, so what have we got? Tea, salt, coffee, and flour. Okay, I might take 104, please. Don't be awkward. Take 104 of those out. Leave 100 in there. That's more than enough. $93 cabbages. Okay. Take the jars back out. So I want 7 of these. I'll just put them all in there. Excellent. Drop them there. And the cucumbers in there. All right, all that stuff can probably be sold, but I want to hang on to it for now. Okay, this will all be ready in 15 minutes. This is going to be an hour and a half. Right, let's go slaughter an animal, butcher an animal. Apple pie is done. Okay, so the only thing we can do is bread rolls. All right, these still got time. Another 48 minutes. How long is it going to take to butcher a bear? Longer than the 15 minutes we need. The bear's too far away. Pretty sure that's going to take longer than 15 minutes. An hour and a half. Yeah, we're not doing that. We'll burn our produce. Okay. What time is it? 8:30 at night. All right. I think that's probably a really good place to leave it for today. And then when we come back, we'll be all ready for the new DLC. So these have an hour. We have some apple pie. We have some bread rolls. We've got lots of alcohol. Actually, I'll fill those stills up, I think. Bread rolls. Put all that in there. Let's see, that comes out of here. I want that roofing on. That's what I need to do before we finish. I want that roof done. Okay, so I'm going to need my hammer. Getting foggy. It's fogging more hard to see. Canola. Okay. Do I have a ladder out here? I don't think so. Let's grab this one. I want this done before we finish. It is foggy. Now, this was going to be for the goats, I think, if I recall. One for the horses, one for the cows, one for the goats. One for the little boy that lives down the lane. Glenn not reading chat. Nope, sorry. Wikipedia, how are you? Welcome. Sorry. If you're just running the stuff back to the house, drop the butter in a bag. Carry the bag. Doesn't affect. Ah, yes, 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 yes. How are you? Yes, sorry. I'm down a screen, so it's making it hard for me to read chat. So I do apologise. I am kind of, sort of here. Where is the rest of that? I had more roofing material, right? Yep. Yep. All right. Let's get this damn shed done. Yeah, apologies. I've my main screen stopped working. So I'm down a screen and it's making it a little hard to see what I'm doing when it comes to the chat. Oh, come on. 2, 26. No, hang on. 24 and 24 is 48 is 50. 60, 74, 80, 90, 5, 6, 7. I need 97 more. Oh, man. And it's too late in the day to go and buy more now, isn't it? Oh, wait. No, it's my hammer that broke. Ah, oh, well, that's a different story. I've still run out, but. Gotta paint these gates. Getting foggy out here. I only got the one hammer. Yep. Always have a spare hammer. Can't see a damn thing. Right. 48, 50, 60. I need 60 more of them. Okay. And I brought all of them, so I can't get any more today. That is not going to get finished. Okay, this one here's finished. We finished this one. This is our cow one. There's a funny looking cow in here, but don't worry about that. Over this one is for the horses. And then the last one will be for the goats. Gate not opening. All right. All right, so everything over here was harvested. Yes. 43 hours. 40 hours. Okay, we're good. So, we're going to leave that as it for today. What have we been going for? 2.5 hours. And when we come back next week, we'll be all set and ready for the DLC. Another bottle is ready. Okay. These will be ready in half an hour. And those bread rolls are done. So let's get the bread rolls off. You know there are no game sound. Well, nobody's told me that, and I did ask you ages ago. We're supposed to be on that one. Oh, man. Should be game sound now. Oh, well, I asked you that like hours ago, Daz. Oh, blimey. Okay, I'm going to worry about that later because we're finishing for now. I will check on that once I'm finished. Yeah, that's why I asked you at the start of the stream if we had all of our audios working correctly because I've just redone everything. So I thought something might be wrong. But never mind, that's the way life goes. I'll try to remember to get the game audio for tomorrow. All right, but we're going to call that it for today. Right, let's have a quick eat and a drink. And yes, we'll be back tomorrow. Oh, I have a new game tomorrow. I'll check and I'll tell you what it is. Check and tell you what it is. Let me eat. Consume. Okay, that's all we need. All right, so I will save out. The wife's not home yet? No. So let's save the game. All right, give me a sec, and we'll tell you what we're doing tomorrow. Something brand new. Emailer, because I haven't installed it yet. Okay, apparently I've got 6 offers at the moment. Redeemed. Wait, what? No, I saw it. I swear I saw it. Was it offered? Okay, Money Simulator Brokeville. I think that's what I was intending to do tomorrow. Yes. Yep, that's the one I was intending to do tomorrow. Money Simulator Brokeville is what it's called. So if we go and have a look at the Steam page for that one. Money Simulator. So Money Simulator is the game. Brokeville is the demo. You can try the demo for yourself. But it says hustle to the top through jobs, deliveries, street races, gambling and risky crypto plays. Buy, upgrade and flip cars and motorcycles for profit. Build your empire by launching businesses, managing operations and hiring staff. Take bold risks, make big moves and rise. And that is new. That will be coming out next year. It says Q1 next year. Looks like a really fun game, so we'll give that a go tomorrow. That will be just the demo. So if you want to check it out, there'll be a link on tomorrow's stream, but otherwise it is called Money Simulator, and the demo is called Brokeville. But we're going to call that it for today. I will now go and sort out my audio issues and do whatever else I need to do. But yeah, thank you everyone. Take care. Have a wonderful afternoon, evening, whatever it is, wherever you're from. And hopefully we'll see you all on the next one. Bye, yo. Why did I not have any audio? That sucks, doesn't it? Oh, dear. Wish I knew that earlier. Never mind. That's life, mate. That is life. I still want rat soup. You always want rat soup. We don't have a recipe for rat soup. You're gonna have to get me the recipe.